Hello, welcome to my channel. Hope you have a good weekend. And today, in this weekend, I'm trying to build one simple web application. This is very useful, and we always rely on that. Do you know what is that? It is calculator. So today, I will show you how we can build this simple calculator, like here. For example, we want to, they have operation add, subtractions, multiply, and divide. I will show you start from simple function, right? And for example, if I want to do 2 plus 3 and I want to add, just click result 5. And you can try subtract, like for example, 5 minus 3. And also you can try multiplying operation with 3 and you can text divide. Okay, so today I will show you how this calculator, this is web-based, we will build web-based calculator so that everyone can access from the internet anytime, anywhere. Also the language, I will use simple HTML, CSS. But this time we have to include JavaScript. Do you know? Because this file design can complete by using HTML and CSS, but for the operations we need a function, right, to calculate plus minus. So when user click this button, it have to do some operation, some function, right? So that is why we have to import JavaScript. JavaScript is like an interactive and doing function, right? If we are working on design part, we can do only HTML and CSS. But this is static, right? Website design, web application design, front end. So this time we will add the function. That function can be completed. It can work together with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So complete. Okay, let's see the code. I will explain it how we can do it. Okay, let's see the mostly I use a Visual Code Studio Editor because this is very good, and if we got the error it can highlight, and we have many extensions. So I recommend to use Visual Studio Code Editor to write your projects. So in this project we need three different files. The first one HTML, you have to create a new file, right? You create a folder and then open with Studio Code, and then you create here a new file and you provide the file name. You can give any other name, but the extension must be HTML. So HTML is the what we want to show in the web page, our web application. So this one I already explained in my previous video, and you can look at that HTML. And this one we want to show this tag. This is title, and we have a header too. We have a header, simple calculator, and this icon. And we have to import file, right? To provide the number import one, import type, import two, and also we have selection box, right? You have to select here. This is selection box. This one import one, import two, and selection, and one button, and this one results. So import one, import two, selection, and button. You know, when you click this button, we want to add operation, right? So on click event, we use on click event, and this is the function name, and the button text is calculate, and this one message. And here how HTML work with JavaScript is here. Script, you have to use script tab, and SRC you have to provide the JavaScript file name .js and here. So you have to create here CSS also because this is the design, right? So we will create another script. This is script. This is function, right? You have to create CSS dot CSS, right? Dot CSS is designed to make beautiful. This text to make beautiful, we have to create. We design our body part. We design calculator part. We design message. So this is the design to make our applications beautiful. And another one, we add functionalities because we have to calculate, right? Not just only static design. So we have to add .js. If you create new file, you provide the name, right? And then save it .js file. So we have HTML and design, CSS, and JavaScript. Oh, totally. We can build full web applications. That is very useful. So we have one function, update message. This function must be the same. This one, right? When user click on the button, it calls this function, update message. So in script, we have to write some code, right? To do the operations, required operations. In this project, our operation is calculator. So we will calculate the number, the input number. So in this function, we will accept the number 1, number 2 from the user. From the front end input, number 1 dot value, get element by ID. We receive to input an operation. Operations, we have 4 operation, right? Yeah, operation section, we will use this value. If user click add, plus, minus, multiply, divide. So this value, based on this value, the function will calculate, add or subtract or something here. So we will accept this value from operation variable document dot get element by operation dot value, and this one message, right? So this is like result, final result. We will put it in this variable. So please enter. And here we use switch operations because multiple condition, right? User can choose 4 different types of operations. So we use switch case. If case plus, it will operation and number 1 plus number 2 and put it result here. If user selects minus, so it will do this minus operation. If user select multiply, it will do this operation and the final result is here, right? If user select divide, right? And then break and therefore finish. And then the output will show result here. This is the dynamic variable, right? This result is here show. Okay, so after we have this coding, and I will show you how to run these websites like web applications locally, right? Now we have not deployed yet, right? Deploy me we didn't put on the internet, so the other people cannot access yet. But for the testing, as a developer, we have to test, right? Before we deploy, we provide the public, so we have to see the bug, and we have to debug. So I recommend we have to test locally mode. Then if we are satisfied, okay, we can publish and we can launch our application. So we will deploy on the internet, and we can use many platforms to deploy our web applications like GitHub Pages, Firefox, or other platforms. So that this is the final stage, right? To put our web application on the internet. So everyone can access our applications, web applications anytime by using internet. No need to install anything. Okay, so in this tutorial I will show you how to test locally this project HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, it also functionality. So go to your folder, right? You first you create a folder and then do it this file, right? So you find your folder. My folder is here, and just you can open any browser .html file, no? You have to open this file in any browser, or you can run double click. Here, I will close this one, and you can try open with Yeah, let's see. Sorry. You can open, I have therefore open with any browser. You can open any, let's try Microsoft Edge. You can open any browser. Yeah, right? Yeah. Okay, I will close, I will open Google Chrome, right? Okay, let's try to import. Yeah, this is design. We can use this automated and add result A. Also, we will try subtract 2 and then multiply 50 and then divide. So that's it. Very simple, and we can add more function, right? Not just only this operation, we can add complicated function, mathematical functions in the JavaScript code. Yeah, you can add more complicated function in this code. And so I think this is very useful. Most people need a calculator. Also, when we deploy on the web, oh, very easy. So for example, normally I always find the calculator on Google, calculator online. We don't need to install, right? Like that. This one, we can build this complex function by ourselves. And then you publish online, very easy. And I hope you enjoy this demo and this project very interesting. Right? You can try enjoy coding. I love coding. Okay, thank you. Next, I we try to also I have some blog posts, right? If you want to know, in case if you are a beginner, no? I just trying to show for the beginners only because the expert might not be interested. So if you want to learn more about HTML, you can read my blog posts. I also write blog posts very detailed, and it's like a hand-on tutorial, and you can follow it, and so that we will be a professional web developer